Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Post Market Report sponsored by Delta Dot Exchange. Yesterday, we know what has happened. The last 20 minutes, it was more or less a manipulation. The Nifty shot up nearly 350 to 400 points in a matter of 20 minutes. And then it has fallen a little bit from the top. So the reason given, so there may be a ceasefire between Israel and Iran. But none of the global markets reacted. So it was fake news. And, the market started falling today. Yesterday, the US markets fell. But for last many trading sessions, the US markets are falling, and then recovering towards the end of the day. So that has been the style for the last few trading sessions. Right now also US futures are lower. So we need to see how much is going to fall and then how much it will recover the second half of the day. What has happened? The crude oil prices came down slightly. So that has given a hope that, the worst may be over for crude oil. Because the crude oil is the main reason why Asian markets are so volatile. Because the Asian markets are depending upon the Gulf supply, whereas US and European countries, they have some other sources. So that's why European and US markets are not reacting that much, but Asian markets are reacting very, very violently. Today, the GIF Nifty indicated Nifty opening around 24,500, but actually it opened higher. For most part of the day, it was trading stable only within 100-point up and down move. But the option prices, both sides did not come down so easily. And because, they were expecting some violent reactions. Number one, today is the first Friday of the month. US will declare its non-farm payroll data. Usually, that day will be a very, very volatile day for US markets. I think earlier also a few times I mentioned that as and when there is a US jobs data and US inflation data, that day, US markets will react violently. So therefore, Indian markets will also be reacting violently for the last 1 hour or 2 hours. Because the possibility of a bigger gap up or gap down the following Monday is very high, depending upon how US markets is faring. So it was already expected. Second thing, during the weekend, there can be an escalation in the war. You may remember last Saturday is when the war started. And the war, if they are trying to do something very big, they might not do during the weekdays because financial markets will get panic mode. So they may do it in the weekend so that there will be some cooling off period before the Monday market opens. But because of that fear, people started buying the put option in case something happens, and then people started selling call option, so all kinds of things in the last 1 hour. And then, when the European markets opened firmly in green, then that also came under selling pressure once the crude oil prices started moving higher. So once the crude started moving higher, the fear gripped the markets. And then European markets also came down from positive to negative. US futures also came down from positive to negative. So that has created a panic, all the factors. People don't want to carry their positions over the weekend, fearing of a bigger gap up, gap down, US jobs data, Iran war fear, this increase in the crude price, So because of that, there was a sudden sell-off. Nifty fell 100 point, then shot up 100 point. From there, it fell 250 point, again shot up 100 point, It was going all over the places. Yesterday, Nifty future went very close to 25,000. And today, it went very close to 24,500. So 500 point swing, ups and down. So all has gone. Now we are waiting for two things. Number one, the US jobs data, which will be coming at 7 p.m. Indian time. And then, any news from war front. But that is not going to come until Monday morning. So whether it's not coming, as long as there is no more bad news, so things can improve from Monday. So right now, markets are looking very, very pathetic. And look at the HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank. In the first half of the session, at some point of time, I saw Nifty was down 100 points or 120, 130 points, out of which about 100 points was contributed only by HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank. And even at the end of the day, HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank alone contributed for 140 points fall in Nifty. So you can see the kind of underperformance. So these two stocks. And on top of which IT stocks also joined, FMCG stocks also joined, So except Reliance, because there was some good news, and all major stocks, particularly Larsen and Toubro, which is having a lot of projects in the Middle East. So that is keep on falling. And the Bank Nifty, in the morning itself, Bank Nifty broke yesterday's low, day before yesterday's low. And then now I think the February 1 budget day low is also broken. And just imagine, after touching 61,500 on the higher side, now it has come and broke 58,000 on the downside. So that's about 4,500 point fall. That's approximately about 8 to 9%. So Bank Nifty index falling 8 to 9%, all in a matter of 2 months' time. So you can see, fundamentally, I think I came out with a video, Reliance is not doing well because of the oil crisis, IT stocks not doing because of artificial intelligence crisis, banking stocks are not doing well because of this SEBI rejig in Bank Nifty. So if all these major indices contributing 60-70% of the Nifty, if they are not doing well, and how the markets are going to recover. So hopefully, if something changes, probably in the month of April, we can have some hope. But right now, there is no hope. And as I told you in the morning, it's going to be a violent move, both the sides, and maybe from 24,000 downside to 25,400 on the upside. And, so the second week is going on in March series. So we will have 3 more weeks because this is a 5-week series. So let us see what's going to happen. Tomorrow, I'm traveling back to India. So tomorrow, there may be no video. I may have no time to shoot the video. And then Sunday, I will come out with the Dalal Street Week Ahead program. But next week, my videos may not be regular, as I will be going to Mumbai for about a week program. So let us see what's going to happen. So a last reminder, so next weekend, I have a workshop in Mumbai. So there are a few seats available. So if you are interested, you may please contact our office. And Chennai also, I think there are only 2 seats are available. So this time, Chennai workshop is a grand success. Usually we take 50-60 people. This time we have decided to take 100 people, but 98 seats are filled already. But Mumbai response is not really that good, but Chennai is really very, very good. So let us hope next week, Mumbai also catches up. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.